Good morning, room 106. I hope you guys had a fabulous Tuesday yesterday and you are ready to tackle the day today. So let's get started with our calendar and weather. So, more to say. I'm telling you something. It is about days and times. So today, turn the page, is Wednesday. It is Wednesday. Turn the page. We want months. It is August still, and it is August 19th. So it is Wednesday, August 19th. We are halfway through August already. I'm not really sure when that happened because I feel like it was March, like last week. So, but let's talk about our weather while we're at it. So, as I'm looking outside, I can see that it's very sunny outside. And according to the trusty watch, it is currently 67 degrees with a high of 71, so it's going to be warm today. Definitely cooler than it has been recently because we were like in the 80s and now we're in the 60s currently. Means fall is coming. I'm not very happy that fall is coming because I love summer. I am ready to see you guys on September 8th, which is exciting, but I wish it could just stay summer all year round. That'd make me very happy. But yeah, that is our calendar and weather for the day. Our schedule for the day. So we have OT with Miss Lauren and Miss Lori, and they are doing a bubble video today, which looks super fun. And then our theme this week is still Michigan. So I did a little mini virtual CBI today, and it is a tour of Michigan. So I think we tour 8 or 10 different cities in Michigan. We started off local, and then we kind of went from there. So I hope you guys enjoy the little virtual tour of Michigan. And then I want you guys to comment on the video what your favorite city that we explored on the video was. My answer was Pictured Rocks was my favorite one that we explored because I have not actually been to Pictured Rocks. So I've been wanting to and I liked seeing it. But I have been to all the other cities. I lied, that is a lie. I have not been to Sault Ste. Marie yet. I lied. I might have when I was little, but I don't remember. So I'm just going to say I haven't been. But I've been to all the other cities, and I do love Kalamazoo. I do love Detroit. But I have not been to Pictured Rocks, and I want to go, so that is my choice, is Pictured Rocks. So that is your assignment for the virtual CBI, is tell me which city was your favorite to visit. And that is a good time to work on goals, to look at the different options, and make a choice, and state your opinion by looking at your answer. So work on those goals because progress reports are due this week. So it's a good time to get on your goals. There, you can see my smile. I hate that you guys can't see me smile. So our last thing on our schedule is our story time in Wonder. I was really hoping to get this done before our 2-week break. I really don't think that's gonna happen though, because we still have 70 pages to go. And I don't think I'm gonna get through 70 pages in 5 minutes over the next 4 days. So we'll finish it when school gets back. So our next chapter is Extraordinary, but No One There to See. Neither my mother nor my father could see the play on opening night. My mother because she had this thing at work. My dad because his new wife was going to have her baby any second now, and he had to be on call. Zach couldn't come to opening night either. He had a volleyball game against Collegiate, which he couldn't miss. In fact, he had wanted me to miss my opening night so I could cheer on him. My friends all went to the game, of course, because their boyfriends were playing. Even Ella didn't come. Given the choice, she chooses the crowd. So on opening night, no one that was remotely close to me was even there. And the thing is, I realized that my third and fourth rehearsal that I was good at this acting thing. I felt the part, and I understand the words I spoke. I could read the lines as if they were coming to my brain and from my heart. And on opening night, I could honestly say I knew I was going to be more than good. I was going to be great. I was going to be extraordinary, but there was no one there to see it. We were all backstage, nervously running through our lines in our heads. I peeked through the curtain at all the people taking their seats in the auditorium. That's when I saw Augie walking down the aisle with Isabel and Nate. They had 3 seats in the 5th row near the middle. Augie was wearing a bow tie, looking around excitedly. He had grown up since I'd last seen him, almost a year ago. His hair was shorter, and he was wearing some kind of weird hearing aid now. His face hadn't changed a bit. Davenport was running through some last-minute changes with the set director. I saw Justin pacing off the stage left, mumbling his lines nervously. "Mr. Davenport," I said, surprising myself as I spoke. "I'm sorry, but I can't go on tonight." Davenport turned around slowly. "What?" he said. "I'm sorry." "Are you kidding?" I muttered, looking down. "I don't feel well. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm going to throw up." This was a lie. "It's just last-minute jitters." "No, I can't do it. I'm telling you." Davenport looked furious. "Miranda, this is outrageous." "I'm sorry." Davenport took a deep breath, and then he was trying to restrain himself. To be truthful, I thought he looked like he was going to explode. His forehead turned bright pink. "Miranda, this is absolutely unacceptable. Now go take a deep breath and—" "I'm not going on," I said loudly as tears came to my face. "Fine," he screamed, not looking at me, and then he turned around to a kid named David, who was the set director. "Go find Olivia in the lighting booth. Tell her she's filling in for Miranda tonight." "What?" said David, who wasn't too swift. "Go!" shouted Davenport in his face. "Now!" The other kids had caught on to what was happening and gathered around. "What's going on?" said Justin. "Last-minute change of plans," said Davenport. "Miranda doesn't feel well." "I feel sick," I said, kind of sounding sick. "So why are you still here?" said Davenport angrily. "Stop talking, take off your costume, and give it to Olivia, okay? Come on, everyone, let's go, let's go." I ran backstage to the dressing room as quickly as I could, and I started peeling off my costume. 2 seconds later, there was a knock, and Via opened the door. "What's going on?" she said. "Hurry up, put it on," I answered. "You're sick?" "Yeah, hurry up." Via looked stunned and took off her shirt and jeans and pulled up the long dress over her head. I pulled it down for her and then zipped her back. Luckily, Emily Webb didn't go on until 10 minutes into the play, so the girl handling hair and makeup had time to put Via's hair up in a twist and do some quick makeup. I've never seen Via with a lot of makeup on. She looked like a model. "I'm not even sure I'll remember my lines," said Via, looking at herself in the mirror. "Your lines." "You'll do great," I said. She looked at me in the mirror. "Why are you doing this, Miranda?" "Olivia!" It was Davenport, hush-shouting from the door. "You're on in 2 minutes. It's now or never." Via followed him out the door, so I never got the chance to answer her. I don't know what I would have said anyway. I wasn't sure the answer. The performance. I watched the rest of the play from the wings just off stage next to Davenport. Justin was amazing, and Via, in that heartbreaking last scene, was awesome. There was one line that she fumbled a bit, but Justin covered her, and no one in the audience even noticed. I heard Davenport muttering under his breath, "Good, good, good." He was more nervous than all of the students put together. The actors, the set directors, the lighting team, the guy handling the curtains. Davenport was a wreck, frankly. The only time I felt any regret, if you could have even called it that, was at the end of the play when everyone went out on their curtain calls. Via and Justin were the last actors to walk out on stage, and the audience rose to their feet when they took their bows. That, I admit, was a little bittersweet for me. But just a few minutes later, I saw Nate and Isabel and Augie make their way backstage. They all looked so happy. Everyone was congratulating the actors, patting them on the back. It was that crazy backstage theater mayhem where sweaty actors stand euphoric while people come worship them for a few seconds. In that crush of people, I noticed Augie looking kind of lost. I cut through the crowd as fast as I could, and I came up behind him. "Hey," I said, "Major Tom." After the show. I can't say why I was so happy to see August again after so long, or how good it felt to hug him. "I can't believe how big you've gotten," he said. Or I said to him. "I thought you would have been in the play," he said. "I wasn't up to it. But Vio was great, didn't you think?" He nodded. 2 seconds later, Isabel found us. "Miranda," she said, happily giving me a kiss on the cheek. And then August, "Don't ever disappear like that again." "You're the one who disappeared," Augie answered back. "How are you feeling?" Isabel said to me. Via told us you got sick." "Much better," I answered. "Is your mom here?" said Isabel. "No, she had work stuff, so it's actually not a big deal for me," I said truthfully. "We have 2 more shows anyway," I thought. "Though I don't think I'll be as good as an Emily as Vio was tonight." Nate came over and we had basically the same conversation. Then Isabel said, "Look, we're going to have a late dinner to celebrate the show. Are you feeling up to joining us? We'd love to have you." "Oh, no," I started to say. "Please," said Augie. "I should go home," I said. "We insist," said Nate. By now, Justin and Via had come over with Justin's mom, and Via put her arm around me. "You're definitely coming," she said, smiling her old smile at me. They started leading me out of the crowd, and I have to admit, for the first time in a very long time, I felt absolutely happy. And that is where we're going to stop for today, because the next part, we're going back to August. And as you can see, he has his astronaut helmet in this picture. I think, yeah, so the last part of the book is all Augie's perspective, and then, so yeah, we're on page 250, and we have to get to page 213, so we have 63 more pages to get through. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday, and I will see you back on here tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed that virtual field trip today. Bye.